Some rooms have always felt cold, and we were always fiddling about with the thermostat, so it wasn't a very constant heat. But really my main consideration was that I didn't want to waste what I was paying for. So to my mind, insulation was really the first step. I was fairly well informed about what needed to be done. I just wanted to be sure that I got someone who also knew what they were doing. Because I've been a long-time supporter of the Centre for Alternative Technology, I thought they were the obvious place to go to for advice, which I did, and that's how I found Furbnow. You seemed to match exactly what I was looking for, that you were able to do a home energy assessment and then prepare a plan that would take me in stages through what I wanted to do. And you reviewed the whole programme and came up with something that was tailor-made for me. The bathroom was always very cold, and so was my little study, and that never seemed to get warm. So my poor little fingers were always on the keyboard, were always very cold. The three things we decided to look at was the loft insulation, and then the underfloor insulation and the external wall insulation. Because of the extensions that were already here, it was only the upstairs all the way round the house, and at the front of the house it was the whole front of the house that was done. But it needed scaffolding going up all the way around. I was always concerned about maintaining ventilation because I knew how important that was when you're doing insulation. So I was very pleased when Furb came to do the check-up on the external wall insulation. They thought it advisable to have a continual ventilator put in the bathroom and also to see to the trickle vents on the windows. So I was very pleased that Furbnow took notice of that. They knew what they were doing, and the team that they sent worked very hard and were very efficient. It was far less disruptive and took far less time than we thought, and they were extremely courteous and efficient. You know, we couldn't fault them at all. I'm certainly glad that we've done the insulation. You know, I now feel that I'm not wasting as much energy that I've been paying for. It's been much cosier all round, and the bathroom and my study upstairs are much warmer. It's much more comfortable. I'm less reluctant to go into my study for sure. And we've stopped fiddling with the thermostat so much. We were always adjusting it. And now on the whole, we tend to set it in the morning, and we very rarely have to change it now. I think it's made things more equable. There's been a definite reduction in our energy consumption. I would definitely recommend Furbnow because I think you've now got the hands-on experience of doing retrofitting in houses that people are living in now with all their problems.